Does my baby have thrush or is it milk? Sometimes it can be hard to tell. Babies usually have a white film on their tongue, and that's just from breast milk or formula. But if baby has a thick white film on their tongue and it can't be wiped off, and you see white patches in other places in baby's mouth, like on the roof of their mouth or the sides of their mouth, then it could be thrush. If you believe that your baby or you have thrush, then stick with me, because today I'm going to go over what is it, what are the symptoms, and what are some treatment options available. You ready? Let's go. Hi Mommy, my name is Mary Cahill and I'm a certified lactation counselor. I help mommies like you to be confident and successful in their breastfeeding journey. We all have yeast in our body. But when there's an overgrowth of that yeast, that's when we get a yeast infection or thrush. Now, the symptoms for mom for thrush would be if her nipples are red, burning, itching. Sometimes there's a deep shooting pain, but usually it's a topical pain and it's usually pretty painful. Also, when mom is breastfeeding baby, the pain will last all through the nursing session and then even after. If anything touches mom's nipples when she has thrush, it's usually quite intense pain. Now, the signs in baby will be a thick white coating on their tongue that you can't wipe off with a dry towel. You might see white patches on the inside of the roof of their mouth or the sides of their mouth. And also baby might have a diaper rash, and it can be a quite bright red diaper rash, kind of a shiny and very painful for baby. If either of mom or baby that are breastfeeding have thrush, the other one will get it even if you don't see signs yet. So both mother and baby need to be treated. Thrush grows in warm, wet places. That's why we see it in baby's mouth. But if you're breastfeeding, we're also going to see it on your breast. So you want to be sure to keep your bra as dry and clean as possible. Also, sugar feeds thrush. So if baby is formula fed, there's sugar in that, so those babies can get thrush. But breast milk has natural sugar in it. So if a mom is breastfeeding and you both have thrush and you're having trouble getting it under control, you may need to cut sugar out of your diet for a little while to help get it under control a little faster. If you or baby have been on an antibiotic, that can increase your chances of thrush. An antibiotic will kill the bad bacteria, but it also kills the good. So you might ask your doctor if there's a probiotic that you and baby might be taking. Now, when you have thrush, you need to be taking an antifungal. And you can take an antifungal in some at-home remedies or in some prescribed medications from your doctor. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about both, but you're going to have to decide with your doctor what would be the best thing for you and your baby. You want to be sure to continue treatment until all symptoms are gone, and even a few days after that. If your doctor's giving you medication, you want to take all of the medication that your doctor tells you to take and be sure that it's completely gone. It can be very hard to get rid of. It can take weeks sometimes. If you're still not feeling like it's cleared up, get back a hold of your doctor. There might be a different treatment that you need to try. For the first at-home treatment that I want to tell you about is something called Gentian Violet Solution. This comes in a 1% or 2% strength. If you buy the 2%, then it needs to be cut half and half with distilled water. It's applied with a cotton swab to your nipples or to baby's mouth. Now, it's really strong and it's effective, but it has some side effects. It can cause sores in baby's mouth. So it's usually something we go to when other things aren't working. Also, it stains everything bright purple. If you go out with your baby, people will stop and stare and ask what happened to your baby because their whole mouth and face will be bright purple. If you're interested in Gentian Violet, I'm going to put in the description where to find it and a few details about how usually it's used. Now, my next at-home remedy that's my personal favorite is grapefruit seed extract. Now, that's usually mixed with 1 ounce of distilled water, and it needs to be distilled, and 10 drops of the grapefruit seed extract, then applied to baby's mouth and to mom's nipple several times a day. I'll put in the description how moms usually use that and where you can find it if that's something you wanted to purchase. Now on to some medications that your doctor may prescribe. Remember, you and baby both need to be treated. One of the most common ones is nystatin. Nystatin's very effective, but it does have some sugar added so that it doesn't taste bad and baby will keep it in their mouth. That slows up the treatment just a little bit, but it's still a great treatment. Another one is diflucan. So diflucan is very effective, but it has some side effects of some intestinal issues that mom and baby could have. So it could give you a little bit of diarrhea, but it is a very effective one too. And there could be others, so be open and talk to your doctor about what the best medication might be for you and baby to clear up this thrush. If any of these treatments have made yours or your baby's skin dry, coconut oil is amazing and it's antifungal. Also, there's a diaper cream from Mother Love that helps to balance yeast, so I'll put a link to that below if you want to check that one out. I really like it. It's okay to continue breastfeeding even though you have thrush, but if it hurts too much to nurse baby and you need to pump and bottle feed, baby can receive that pumped milk as long as you're both being treated. Otherwise, it should be discarded. To keep from being reinfected, you need to thoroughly wash every day anything that touches your breast or baby's mouth. So your breast pump, any baby's toys, bottles, pacifiers, all need thoroughly washed every day. Tell me in the comments, are you battling thrush and how's it going? Also, I love suggestions. If you have something you'd like me to cover in a future video, let me know. I hope this video was super helpful for you. I'll be right here if you have any other breastfeeding questions, so subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, Mommy. You got this.